Hello there. Welcome to a new Minecraft stream. Today is, what day is it? It is October 11th. It is a Saturday. It is currently 11 after 11 in the afternoon. 11 after 11. It's 11:11 right now. Oh, it's 11:12. I lied. This just in. I'm a liar. Anyway. um, I was live streaming earlier. Oh, with the intent of showing my friends my Latin texture pack. Um, Only for it to not work for him. I have no idea why. I looked in the texture pack. It's the only language file there is the Latin one, so I don't know why it wasn't working. I even um, what's that thing called? Um, yeah, I made it so that players are required to download the resource pack in order to join, and it still didn't work. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that's just a game bug. I don't know if that's a problem with my shit or anything. I don't think it is. I wouldn't imagine it is. Um, but that's just a little problem. I'm also not sure if it's like because of what device he was playing on. He was playing on his PC. I'm not sure if it's like I wouldn't imagine it's a compatibility thing. I mean, for God's sake, it's fucking Windows, right? There's been compatibility for cross-platform compatibility, whatever the fuck, with that, for the longest time. So I wouldn't imagine it's a problem with that. I think it's probably just a game bug. I don't. That's unfortunate because I really wanted him to see it. Um, but I guess he. That's kind of why I started streaming, was because he couldn't see it. And I was like, oh well. I guess if you can't see it, I guess I could just live stream and he could see the names on stream of all the items and whatnot. I was playing with Gomez earlier. Um, but yeah, got to show him some stuff, and I was like, it's not the biggest thing, because all it does is change the names of items. And he was like, do you have anything else to show me? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. it's just a texture pack. Not much else, dude. I don't know. I even warned you. I don't know what you were expecting. But right. The current version of the texture pack, right now at least, or at least the one that I have downloaded on my console, is alpha version 0.1.0. The version I'm now working on is alpha 0.1.1. So now I'm just like refining some shit that whatever I find here, I'm either refining or adding like smaller. I mean, I always forget what semantic versioning does and how to do it at least properly. Um, New features that or options that don't alter existing ones. That's just for minor ones. Uh, what constitutes? Not constitution, motherfucker. What constitutes a patch? um, Improve performance, update or documentation. Adjust error messages or logging, correct typos or small non-functional mistakes. So I would, yeah, no, I would categorize this as alpha 0.1.1. I'm just, I'm just like versioning it the way like Notch would. At least I hope I'm doing it how Notch would, or yeah. Anyway, but I'm pretty sure I did do this one. I forgot to, when I downloaded this um literally yesterday. Um, I forgot to update it because I was working on it a little bit before then. So there's like 3 or 4 new things that I added that are in here. For example, the copper horse armor. I did add that though, that same day. I just forgot to update it after I added it. So I'm kind of just stuck with it now until I install it again uh, next time. But besides that, I'm pretty sure every single item in construction and equipment is now done. I also made sure to get the attributes done. The attributes. So now the amount of armor, amount of toughness, and knockback, and whatever the fuck, that's all here now. I kind of forgot that was a thing, but I do have that now. Especially like the when on head, or when on chest, legs, feet. I made sure to add that as well when I did it. So also I've been considering renaming every single item that has X ray in it to just Ireus, because let's find how many items have X ray. God damn, that's a lot more than I thought there were. Yeah, there's a lot of copper items here. Every single one of them is translated. I guarantee you. uh, this is the longest I name in the game, by the way. Is the oxidized, the waxed oxidized lightning rod. Even though I can technically shorten it to make it that I don't have the ex ira corruptissimo cerato. Well, I mean, I kind of have to have the corruptissimo and the cerato, but I could just get rid of ex ira and it'll go in the longest item name in MCLL will go back to the oxidized waxed cut copper slabs. But I don't want to. Partly because I think this is funny. And two, because, well, I mean, it is made out of copper. And, I'm just naming it descriptively just how most people would. At least how I would imagine most people would. Um, but yeah, no. This is the longest I'm naming the game. I named all of these, by the way. I just want to let you know, most of these names, I named them before they were even in the game. Because whenever there's like a new item coming to the game, I try to make sure that I get those ones down first. Prioritize them, right? I also changed. Yeah, no, I renamed this one, by the way. I don't know what I renamed it to, but I know that I renamed it. Yeah, these are all named and whatnot. Copper chest. Anyway. um, yeah, I've been thinking about changing it to just Ireus, because I guess that's a yep. Because that's a thing I can do, is I can just change it to an adjective. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I did it for, iron, I did it for gold. Is there one for leather? I wouldn't think so. Is there an adjectival form for corium? Like coriaeus? There's corius, but I don't think that's the same thing. Yeah, it's just corium. Is it corius or corium? I want to say it's corium, but I don't know. But there's no, I don't see one. Coriarius. I know that's just like a leather worker, I think. Yeah, tanner. Coriandrum. Coriander, what is that? Coriander is an herb with both fresh leaves called cilantro and dried seeds also called. Why are you trying to drag your friend in here? She what, Shrek? She ate out Shrek. Uh huh. Leave your friend alone. I'm gonna eat every single one. So apparently my sister's making fun of her friend who has like frosting or some shit all over her face. She's saying that she ate out Shrek. I don't know what that's about. I don't think I've done wind charge, but I know I've done shears. That's one of the items that I forgot to, or that I added but didn't update for it. How could I? Did I do wind charge? I thought I did. Wind charge, not change charge. That's the entity. Also the entity. I did not name it. No. Um, I guess I could do like spiritualis, which would mean like breezy, I guess. Because like spiritus means like breeze or like breath, right? I guess it means more like breath. Breath, breathing, breeze, inspiration, yeah. What about Ventus? Winter? What is that? Oh, belly. Okay. Ventilus. Is that like a tiny breeze? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Um, I guess I could do like made out of air. That would okay. That's one of the things that like sucks ass is because I get this right. The ablative for both copper, um, yeah, I'll just do that. For both copper and air is the same thing. Because it's ice iris and then it's air iris. And they're both neuter. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't think ice is or ire is neuter. It's masculine. Still has the same ending though. But they have the same ablative and dative. They're literally outside of their nominative. They are literal. Well, yeah, outside of the nominative and accusative, they're literally the same thing. So that's like six different things that they look the same with. So if I do it so it's like X ire, then it'll blend in with all the copper items. That is unless I do decide to change it to Ireus, which I guess I should, but I guess it's also something to consider that what if I just change it from Pharea to X Pharaoh? Or A Pharaoh, sorry. I could just make it A Pharaoh. It would be consistent with the copper, but then for the copper, it would be or I guess it would only be confusing for the wind charge. But yeah, I guess I'll just do it ball of air. Pila X ira. Well, I mean, there's quite a few words for ball, isn't there? Uh, how many words for ball are there in Latin? depends on what ball you mean, exactly. Spira, Orbis, Globus, Harpastum? What the fuck? The name of a ball the name of a ball game, and by extension, sometimes the ball used it. Okay, used in it. In it. Air-filled bag. That's essentially a wind charge. I should just call it a Folis. Also used for an inflated ball, kind of like a modern volleyball. The main general word for a ball used in games or throwing. Even had types pila trigonalis for a three-player catch game. Circle or disc, occasionally used poetically for a sphere or rounded thing. Um, fuck. If I wanted to say, um, say disc in Latin, would I use orbis or discus? Discusum. Yep, that's what I meant. Both could work, but the nuance is different. It's always different, motherfucker. Literally a disc or a. How the fuck do you pronounce that? What is a quoit? Quoit? What is a quoit? Quoit. Definition. A ring of iron, rope, or rubber thrown in a game to encircle or land as near as possible to an upright peg. What the fuck? A flat covering stone of a dolmen. What the fuck is a dolmen? Throw or propel like a quoit. Oh, that's for a verb. I'm looking for a noun. What the fuck is a quoit? So if you mean a literal disc shape, the focus of the Himalayas, discus is usually safer. You're talking about a circle, ring, or something more abstract, orbis fits. um, Broader and sometimes poetic, it could describe a round object, a circle on a surface, or even the world. The whole world. Alright, so I just keep Pila then. Pila XI, right? Keep that as is. And then I did shears already, yes, I know that much. um, I guess I technically haven't done everything here. Because there's still like the potions and all of their names. Should I do that instead? Before I work on anything else here? I'm almost done with the miscellaneous items too. I say almost done. I need to do the decorated pot. I don't think I've done that yet. I haven't fully named these two yet. I haven't done a single one of these fuckers. Fireworks start. Well, I mean, hold on. Pyro. Pyrotechnics. How did I? Oh, I just translated it as an act, like as fiery work. Um, her. I have a question. I have a question. When would I use add to mean for the purpose of? When would I use add to mean that? It's a preposition that usually means to or depending on the kind. It expresses purpose, intention, or goal. Always takes to, yep. Is it's only used for verbs of motion. If not, can some examples be displayed? It's not strictly limited to verbs of motion. The verbs of the foothills of the Himalayas are very common because why not? Yep. No, really. Sometimes it's just aiming at a conceptual sense, and sometimes treats efforts as moving toward a goal. um, I guess I could just do Pila Operis Ignea. So, firework star. Pila Operis Ignea. There we go. Alright, now I can fuck off with these. Then, light blue. Did I not do all of these? Light blue. Is that the only one I'm missing? What would the light... There's a difference between... It's not usually how it goes. Well, I mean, what blues are mentioned? Glaucum, Canam. I think I still have Chirolaeus, right? Canam. Chirolaeum, yeah. I didn't know I didn't do that one yet. Light blue. Equals light blue. That did not do much. Here. Parwa. Pila. Is there two? So that's separate. Oh, light blue, I found it. Okay. Caeruleum. There we go. Now that one's done. Now I can fuck off with that for now. I guess we could do these potions now. Mundane, long mundane? Since when is there a long mundane potion? I don't remember a long mundane potion. Hold on. When, that's how you spell when, yep. When did they add the long mundane potion? Extended mundane potion, which is added in Java edition 1.0.0. So, it was on Java for a while. Uh, this does not answer my question at all. But I see a Reddit post from like almost a year ago. So it's not new. At least not really. I need music, dog. I need music. Oh yeah, that's right. I fucking what is that? Oh. Uh no. Be gone. You also be gone. Where is that one video? What the fuck? Go away. Go away. Also go away. Refresh. Still not fucking here. You know what? I'm just gonna go away. Get the fuck out. Get out! Here we go. Oh my god. This one. Put the money in the bag, man. Shut your goofy. Alright. It's not too loud. I know it's not on the stream, but. Alright. um. Long mundane. Thick potion. Hold on. I kind of want to rename potion. Which Latin noun would best fit Minecraft's potions and bottles? Replace Pacalovitreo with Ampulla. Could you decline Ampulla, please? I just want to make sure it's a first declension. So it is. Okay. I know what Potio is. It's third declension. Although, you know what's fucked up? Potio is probably masculine. I'm gonna bet that Potio is masculine. Potio. Fuck, it's feminine. Oh my god. That beat drop scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. It got me off guard. So it said Ampulla for bottles. Oh fuck, I didn't save it, did it? Yeah, well. It's pretty simple just to change it to. Mundane. Mundane means like, it's just like default, right? Not really, but it's like pretty shitty. It's like inert. I kind of fuck with this beat though. Hold on. Just kind of go hard. This is why I like this video. It's got good music. This is like Soviet lo-fi. Mundane potion. Change that to Potio Iners. Mundane potion, mundane potion, mundane potion. So I guess you could just replace all instances of mundane. I should emphasize mundane potion with Potio Iners. Boom. How did I translate splash? Aspergens. Or Aspergens, my fault. So, Potio Iners Aspergens. And then lingering persistence. So Potio Iners persistence. And then long. How should I go about long? I could just say long, but that would kind of imply that the potion itself is long, but not really the effect. So I need to think, is there, what's like a temporal adjective, which kind of like means long? I guess longest still kind of works, but it's kind of like, I guess, ambiguous. Like, it doesn't specify if long is talking about... Shut your goofy ass. Shut your ass. John listen to Soviet lo-fi. But yeah, no, it doesn't specify whether or not the inert part, or the inert part, sorry, the inert part or the potion part is long. but it's supposed to be. You know what, Goofy Robot, where are you? Come back. I don't care that I have to wait 4 hours. Stop yelling at me. What is an adjective? Which means long. Well, I mean, what does long mean? Well, I mean, it's not visually different from a regular potion. So I'm gonna ask that question first. What exactly does the long in is it just long mundane? Yeah. Long mundane potion mean? How is long translated in the Romance languages? Also, how is long translated? It doesn't describe the potion's strength or effect. It specifically refers to duration. Yeah, I figured. Regular mundane potion doesn't have a timed effect anyway, but when you make it a long, it usually lasts longer than normal. Blah, blah, blah. Right. When I'm assuming I'm just gonna get the answer I think I'm gonna get. When Romans would talk about something taking a while. How they describe motherfucker. How they describe it. Yeah, longus. Yeah. I guess, you know what, I'm gonna go with diuturnus. What, diuturna? Like, motherfucker. Diuturna. Diuturna. And then I do that for the splash and lingering potions as well. There's Diuturna asparagus. And then Potio Ines Diuturna persistence. Alright, and then thick potion. Now I assume that the thick also does not talk about the thickness of the glass of the potion. Um, I guess like what's like a good word for like yeah viscous like viscosity. Um, how did Romans describe something as being or describe a liquid? Sorry, a motherfucker, a liquid as being thick or viscous. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Um, originally referred to the sticky resin of the mistletoe plant, which literally sticks. So yeah, no, I'm gonna redo this one because every time I don't capitalize the R in Romans, it fucking corrects it as romance, and I fucking hate it when it does that. Crassus species, thick, dense, or compact. Used poetically or in technical context for things like sap, smoke, or dense fluids. Lignosis. Yeah, I was about to say. Inustus. Occasionally used metaphorically for liquids that have a heavy, clinging quality, like thickened honey. Adhyrere. R2D2. Holy shit. It's literally the Spider-Man 2099 theme. Oh, gang. This guy's spitting. To become softer, viscous. Fat, oily, greasy. Hey, that's me. English. Sometimes used for viscous liquids. Like heavy. Describe thickness or oiliness. That means thin. It's like the opposite of thick, dog. Um, sure. I don't know which one to use. There's like two of them that are like decent. Fuck it. Potio. Rasa. Potio. Crassa. Aspergens. Potio. Crassa. Persistens. Alright, well, I got that down. Uh-huh. Ooh, wait. I need that attribute translated. When applied. Oh, right, I have to switch it to a P because otherwise, yeah. um, when applied. How should I translate that? I don't think I know any good verbs for that. Because, like, when you apply something, like, you're adding to it, right? So I guess I could just like, use additum. Fuck, dude. What does it do? With an I. My fucking fault. Um. So I guess you could do like when it has been applied. So it'd be like additum est. So I'm doing additum just because I can't possibly cover uh all the genders. I mean, most of the time it's gonna be feminine, but I guess you could also do masculine because that's just like in general. But it's like for like that one specific thing. You're not talking about multiple things. So yeah, no, I'm sticking with additum. Cum additum est. Non afficit. I think I did that right. Sorry, it's there's another like attribute that says like no effects. Just gonna double check something. Yeah, ficcio ficere. Yeah. Right. Potions. Night vision. Search for equals night. That's not how we spell night vision. Night vision. So, I guess like Wisio. I guess I could literally just do night vision of the night. I'll just do that. Vision of the night. Wisio Noctis. Knock that out pretty quickly. Also, I can't change the numerals just because of how the game's coded, so I can't change those to Roman numerals. Kind of sucks, but it's just I'm just limited. Um, Jump boost. My immediate thought is like Auxilium. I guess like ad saliendum. You know, like a aid for boost for jumping. So, oh, there's one L in yeah, there's one L. Motherfucker. Potion of leaping. Oh yeah, I guess there's a difference between jump boost and potion of leaping. Because jump boost is the effect itself as opposed to the name of the potion. So I'm gonna have to do um, double naming. Equals jump. Motherfucker. Jump boost. Oh, the name of it's right here anyway. I guess I could get this done too. Tarditas. Potio tarditatis. Potio espregens tarditatis. Potio persistens tarditatis. Right, jump boost. Motherfucker. Slim ad saliendum. Let me skip, please. Trying to listen to music. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fix the music problem right now. What the fuck? Go away. Share. Copy link. I'm downloading this motherfucker. Just because I don't want to deal with the ads. Download. Actually, this one takes too long to download, so I'm just gonna use this one. Boom. Unauthorized request. Refresh. Input that same code. Or link. Even though the other one's more like reliable than Y2Mate, this one is like really straightforward. Although because it is like almost an hour long, I would assume it might take a little bit. In which case it might have actually been faster to use um fucking the other one. No, fine. Do it on the other one. Video length is over 30 minutes, yep. Well, it's a good thing that half the time, uh, that's not a problem for this one. There we go. See, like, I'm already downloading it. So it's like you gotta weigh the pros and cons, I guess. Is there a cat in my room? No, I'm just going schizo. Okay. Nice to know that, it's not an actual cat and I'm just fucked up. Just fucked up. Move this into my... Go away. Move this into my miscellaneous music folder. No, I think it was somewhere around, like, the middle of the song. So just gonna let it play from here on. Alright, so... Auxilium ad saliendum. So, potio... Auxili... Saliendum. And I gotta do that for Splash Potion. Excuse me. Then gotta do Lingering. Potio. Persistence. Motherfucker. Auxili. And Saliendum. This doesn't really work, but I'll do that for now. Oh, motherfucker. Potio. Aspergens. Invisibilitatis. I spelled potio wrong in the last one, motherfucker. There. Potio. Persistence. Invisibilitatis. There we go. I'm just getting them done, like, on the way. Fire. Resist, motherfucker. Equals fire resistance. Prohibitio ignis. I don't know, it's like the only... it's the only, word I can think of. Or, only way to translate that I can think of. I am open to, fucking... I don't mind people criticizing my shit, because I know I know a lot of this ain't perfect. This is just a personal project. I would not mind getting help from other people. Right. Potio. What? Prohibit. Prohibitionis ignis. Potio. Aspergens. Motherfucker. Prohibitionis ignis. Motherfucker. Potio. Persistence. I spelled the last one wrong, hold on. Aspergenser. Prohibition. Motherfucker. Prohibitionis. Ignis. I guess I could do this one next, just because it's right here. Inuria. What's the verb of that? I'm pretty sure I know what the verb is, but I just want to be sure. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Alright. Now I know what I'm gonna do for this one. Potio quai in you motherfucker. In you react. Well, I mean, hold on. Lycio. So what do you think I could do? Inuria is kind of like broad as opposed to light, lighter. Eh? I'll do lighto, or lighter. Eh? Instead of the other one. I did. I just renamed these two, by the way. I did potion of leaping, fire resistance. Technically need to do swiftness. I did slowness just now too. Why light it and change this one to Lycio. Potio, motherfucker. Potio. Aspergens. Why? This sounds like a ringtone, dude. Someone's calling me right now. This is not a song. This is a full-ass ringtone. It's time to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Why? Light it. And then there's healing. Motherfucker. I don't know the verb for heal. I know all the bad words, but not all the good words. Holy shit, a bomb. It's a bomb. Allahu Akbar. um. Oh shit, that one's really fast. Like, what heal? Oh, wait. Sanare. To cure, to heal, yes. But is there an abstract noun form of that? Sanation, yes. So I just do sanatio. I'm so smart. I thought of that all by myself. I need a cookie. My fat ass. Sanatio. And then potio. Sanation. Motherfucker. Sanationis. Potio. Motherfucker. Aspergens. Sanationis. Fuck. Potio. Persistent. Motherfucker. Persistence. Sanationis. Then auxilium ad sanandum. Potio. Just because this one's right here. Potio. Persistence. Infestationis. I don't know if infestatio is the correct noun I should be using, but it's like the only one I got, so. Then again, I never bothered to figure it out, so. Aspergens. I am quite lazy, so. Infestationis. Boom. Alright, so. Although I thought I did speed. I did the attribute, celeritas. Search for equals speed. Celeritas. Potion of swiftness. Oh, Dio. Motherfucker, celeritatis. Yo, I kind of fuck with this song though. Potio. Motherfucker, persistence. Celeritatis. And I forgot to fully do the night vision once, so give me a second. Potio. Visionis. Noctis. Why does this music sound so happy? Potio. Motherfucker, I spelled it wrong. Potio. No, it's a splash potion. Yep, Asperger's. Nope, Aspergens. Visionis. What the fucker? Noctis. That's all. This is all these streams are for MCLL. Is that I just sit here looking at the in-game menu, translating shit for like 3 hours, and then call it a day. Oh dear. Like if you look back at the other like 3 streams, that's all it's been. Oh dear. Persistence. Visionis. Noctis. And then there's oozing. How the fuck should I do oozing? There's poison down there. What in the ant venom music? Ooh, I got an itch. Hold on. Okay, there. So wait, what the fuck? Right. Excuse me. I did swiftness. I did slowness earlier. Water breathing. I'm fucking thirsty. Search for water. That's not how you spell water. That's not how you spell water. Water. What the fuck? Water bucket. Release. Water breathing. So, breathing of water, I guess. I don't like how that sounds, though. Um, Spiritus Aquae. That is not how I spell Aquae. That's not how I spell persistence. um, right. Healing did that one. Harming did that one. Poison. Search for poison. Oozing is right before it. Veneno. Potio. That's not how you spell fucking. I keep. Motherfucker. I just have fat fingers, I guess. Potio Veneni. Potio Aspergens Veneni. I think it's Veneni. I'm quite sure. Something like that, yeah. Then regeneration. I can't do regeneraciones or regeneratio because that's just not how it works. um, how should I? Can I even differentiate? Search for regeneration. I can't think of a way to like really differentiate it between a potion of healing. Cause I mean they kind of mean the same thing. Cause they're both healing potions. I can't think of anything. Hold on. Let me think. Hmm. What is there? No, there's not. Well, I guess because they would be the same, wouldn't they? So I'm gonna ask that. What's the difference between sanatio and sanitas? On the Dragon Ball, what sound was that? Like someone just powered up. What the fuck? Um. So it's a state of well-being as opposed to the process. What the fuck does that mean? Oh. I'm lost, dude. I've been stuck here for like 10 minutes trying to think of this. I can't think of anything. You know what? I think I'm bored. I think I'm gonna head off for the night. I know I did like nothing, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll leave that for a future me to then deal with because I don't want to deal with it right now. Future me can suck it. Alright, well, I'll see you later. Goodbye.